Hey, what it do, man? It's your homeboy, Young Buck. Right now, you tuned in to Hip Hop's Revival, and we in the streets, baby. Let's go!
What up, world? It's your boy TL3, Talley 300. Shout out Hip Hop Revival.
It's your boy Montana and 300, man. Rap guy, FGE shit, man. Shout out Hip Hop Revival, man.
Yeah.
Stacking up that loot, this ain't nothing new. These bitches wanna chew, this ain't nothing new. Fuck niggas hate the crew, this ain't nothing new. Run up on the shoe, this ain't nothing new.
It go way back before music shit, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, we happened to bump into each other at the same grade school, and I was like a new student at this school, and I was like the baddest kid there. So it was like, I felt like I was like one of a kind, you know, as far as just being bad and getting in trouble and shit. So 2 weeks later, 2 more kids came, and they were just as bad, you know what I'm saying, getting in trouble and shit. He was one of them. It was him and his brother, you know what I'm saying. So that was in 6th grade, you know what I'm saying. I've been rocking with bro ever since then, way before the music shit, you know. So before we even knew we was gonna be rapping and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying.
Shit, really, we started this music shit together. You know, we actually we was young, like what, 15, 16, some shit like that.
Yeah, 16.
And you know, really, yeah, he had told me to rap against him one day and shit. And you know, we ended up writing and rapping shit after that. Shit, we just never stopped doing this shit. You know, we started. We probably both knew we was probably gonna do solo shit, but you know, we started this shit together. We've been doing projects together.
We started off, you know, doing projects together in the streets and shit. Like, we used to drop a mixtape every year, you know, and it was like, you know, the past years we've been doing a solo thing, and it's like I was just like, we always said we was gonna come back and do an album together, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like now is the time, like I got an established name, you know what I'm saying, and now it's time, you know, start really, you know, bringing my team up and, you know, showing them. So I just felt like now would be the good time. But I got to get independent money, you know, bring my team up to everybody getting money in their pocket. Now we all rolling as a team, so a whole big movement, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know, now's the time.
It's a lot of shit. We actually, you know, try to give, you know, a different side. We got 2 different styles actually, you know, that how we do music. So, you know, but like I said, we've been guys, we've been doing this shit forever, so we just collab real well. You know, a lot of people don't know we do kind of genres of music, so we kind of be somewhere everywhere, but we just try to touch on, you know, get these different feels of good and bad, you know what I mean? You know, the bitter with the sweet, you know, basically.
You're gonna see a lot of different versatile flows and shit like that. Just more singles like them than what you're probably used to as far as me when I'm on my own. You know, like usually people just used to me like, you know, going in. You know, it's like we're going in. We got hooks, you know what I'm saying? We got singles, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got songs, we got that shit you can ride to, you know, we had you turned up. We got some more, a little more shit for the females. We got really shit for everybody, really. Everything execution, like, you'll see though. I really chose the name really a long time ago. When we first started doing mixtapes, we had Gunz N Roses mixtapes, and we had came out with a part. We had the Gunz N Roses, then we did Gunz N Roses Part 2, then we did a Part 3, you know. And even then, we was like, you know, one day we was gonna do an album and start it over, and this is Gunz N Roses the album, you know. And now today we really at that point, but we really chose it. It's really like, you know, the good and the bad, you know, the shit that in life that do matter and the shit that don't, you know what I'm saying? From the material things, you know what I'm saying? That's like the roses and shit, you know. all that shit that really don't mean shit really in life, but a lot of people, you know, we hustle for it, and you know, it means something to us while we have it. You know what I'm saying? But it really don't mean shit when you're gone. You know, and the Gunz, that's like really, you know, the real shit. You know, like, you know, the people and things that do matter. You know, like your family. You know what I'm saying? Making a pavement and leaving a platform behind you and shit over with. You know what I'm saying? The real life and death situations type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the Gunz. You know, things that can take a life or make a life or save a life. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, yeah, you know, Gunz N Roses. Like, that's what we surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? And all, you know, all roses don't smell good. So, you know, it's life and death shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, though.
We probably exchange a beat or something. You know, see, he'd probably send me a beat and be like, "Oh, what you think about this?" You know, I'll listen to it. You know, tell him what I think. Sometimes he might want me to come up with a hook. I'll tell him the hook, see what he think. You know what I mean? Or everybody's person. You know, and so once we settle on something, you know, go in.
Some shit it's just like we kind of already be a hard critic on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like. And he'll just be like, man, I feel like this need to be on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this need to go on Gunz N Roses. Like, this got to. Like, we really try not to record songs that might not make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if I'm getting on this by myself, I might use this for Fire in the Church or a future project. But it's like, if I get this beat, I'm like, I got him in mind, working on Gunz N Roses. Okay, we're gonna record this shit. We're gonna do this shit. That's what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like everything real clutch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like, oh, we gonna knock out 25 songs and just pick, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's like, everything kind of like set in stone. Like, we got that feeling, we got that vibe, we got that special feeling about a track. It's just like, you already know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it count. Alright.
Studio like life, and I feel like home there, so shit, you know, it's just the same usual. We go laughing and joking and shit, you know, but it's still business, so you know, we value our time and shit, and we still picky just like we is with the beats and you know what gonna go on. You know, when we there, you know, we got our flows down or whatever, we still, you know, critique each other, you know what I mean? And, try to make it the best we possibly can, so we really feed off each other when we're in the studio. But that's the vibe I have. You know, it's crazy.
I came, the engineer, you know, the studio I recorded at, you know, like he be coming in like, you know, Montana, you know, he recorded here, and they're like, yeah, you know, so he said people ask him like, you know, what he like in the studio, you know, and like we don't write in the studio. Like, you know, we don't come up with shit in the studio like we already prepared before we come to the studio. Like, I call them and tell them we had a studio this date, you know, so basically that's the due date of when you need to have your assignments done, you know what I'm saying, your verses to these beats, you know, and we go in there and we ready, you know, and you know, he was telling the artists like, you know, Montana, come in here, and, you know, he knocks shit out, you know what I'm saying, he get out, you know, like, you know, he don't smoke, he don't drink, you know, all that type of stuff. And he was like the guy that was sitting in the studio, who was in the studio with some females, and they had, you know, bottles and stuff, and they were smoking. Like, so they looking like, and we in here like we celebrating, it was a party or something, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we coming down straight business, you know, we coming there to work, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, you got your laughs and your jokes that you crack and all that type of shit, but that's just like anyway, you know what I'm saying, everywhere we go, you know. But like, you know, you come prepared, you know, like, I'm still like, I don't get in the studio for free, you know, like I go to a good studio and I value the engineer and his time, you know, so I still pay the studio time, you know, so at the same time I'm coming there to work, I'm not, you know, sitting there spending my time writing when I just had all that time to do that at home, you know what I'm saying? So we get in there, man, we knock stuff out, we execute. As far as competition, I don't feel like I'm in competition with him or anybody, you know, in the studio. Like, I remember like writing, coming up, and to me, everybody famous was like my competition to me. So it's like if I could outdo them on their own beat, you know what I'm saying, then people would know, you know, to take me serious, you know what I'm saying, or know that I'm better than this person, you know. And it's like now that I'm at that, you know, I'm being recognized, you know, as, you know, one of the best lyricists around right now, or the best, or this rap god, or whatever, and all this. It's like I don't feel like I have anybody that I need to prove that I'm better than anymore. So it's just like I really try to attack myself, you know what I'm saying, and be better than the last stuff that I put out, or the last rap that you heard about me. I'm always trying to outdo myself, and you know, I listen to mostly myself, you know what I'm saying, anyway. So it's like this is what I'm going off of. I set the bar for myself, so I know my fans, everybody at home, expect me to perform on a certain level, you know, so the expectations is real high, you know, as far as what I'm doing. That's basically it though.
I really feel the same way. I never no competition from nobody. I just love to do music, you know. And I mean, I know I'm good. You know, I really don't. You know, I let everybody else, you know, do the judge. You know, competition. Everybody should want to better themselves, you know. So, but if you into the music, you into the craft, then you, of course, you don't know who's good and you know what type of level you need to be at. You know what I mean? But you know, I feel like I'm up there. I've been there for a long time, actually. But you know, I'm modest. Been working on this since about like March. Actually, bro had called me with the idea to do the album around sometime around here. And yeah, we got in my ear today. You know, I thought it was a good idea. It was a good thing to kind of give me some promo. You know, he been taking off. You know, putting their foot on that page, and so you know, it's like the perfect time.
Me, my main thing is my team. You know, I feel like everybody that I deal with, they effective in music. You know, so when I can look over and see my homie that I got love for, you know, he eating and he getting a check. You know what I'm saying? He making money off of what he love to do, just like I am. You know what I'm saying? That's my main priority, my main thing. You know, I always want to feed my fans. You know what I'm saying? Get them something. You know, something to repeat, something to play. You know, so basically I just feel like it's really adding to the movement, it's adding to FG, it's adding to the team. You know, it's gonna make us more lethal, you know what I'm saying? And more of a force, more of a dominance, you know what I'm saying? Build our value, you know what I'm saying? See that we can put out, you know, solid projects, different styles, you know, different form, you know, variations of styles and verses and all that type of stuff. So basically, it's gonna put money in the team pockets. It's gonna keep the ball rolling as far as our buzz, and you know, give people more to talk about than just Montana when they think about FGE. You know, so that's basically what it is. I plan on staying independent. We got a lot of majors after us and stuff right now. I feel like you know, I'm really actually to the point where labels are asking me like, what kind of deal do you want? What kind of deal are you looking for? You know what I'm saying? And people really don't get asked that type of question. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to dictate your deals, you really have to be doing real good on your own. You know what I'm saying? Or making a lot of money on your own. You know? And I'm really at that point to where they're asking that, like, okay, what kind of deals do you want? Like, so we can make it work. You know? And so that's just a good sign to me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's still more that I can do while being independent, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to see, you know what I'm saying, how much I can do, you know, what I can do and accumulate on my own by being, you know, independent, you know. And I really don't see, other than a fast check, you know, I don't really see a reason to sign, you know, to a major label. And because to me, they would speed my pockets up, but possibly slow down my work process and how I work, like how much music I like to put out and drop. I feel like when people be signed with labels, they slow up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, he hasn't put out a video in, 5-6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't imagine not putting out a video or a visual for my fans in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Or we just trying to build on this one song. It's like, that's not how I work. That's not how I got my ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? When they say when something's working, like, I'm gonna try to fix something that's not broke. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is working. This is my work ethic. This what works for me. This might not work for another artist. You know what I'm saying? But what works for Rich Homie Quan might work for Rich Homie Quan. What works for, Lil Wayne works for Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But it's the way I work. It's the way I got my ball rolling. It's the way I got over 80 million views while I'm independent. You know what I'm saying? So right now I just feel like I want to see. I'm not into like taking the easy way out of things. You know what I'm saying? All the time. You know what I'm saying? Like your story is much greater when it's a fight to it. You know what I'm saying? And plus, people respect people more. That's not always trying to take that easy way out or take that shortcut. You know what I'm saying? And you get to learn a lot on your own instead of signing a deal and then learning like, oh, I wish I would have knew that before I signed this. Or I wish I would have did this before I signed this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much you can learn on your own just from doing what you're supposed to do and being effective and watching everything come to you and have doors open without you even signing anything. Yeah, so for right now, we FGE, we rolling and we staying independent right now.
More this shit to come, this shit don't stop. Like a lot of people ain't met the whole team or know about the whole team and all the different music that we do. This ain't nothing new, to us. So man, don't stop, man. Keep looking forward. Look forward to this shit to come. Shit don't never end.
I already told the fans what it is with me. Like you said, don't stop. Like I tell, like a quote I always say, I tell people like, for me, like to grind is to live. So when you grinding, then you ain't living. And this music shit is my grind. You know what I'm saying? Like some people got talents and they wasn't able to use it as far as making it their grind when they to actually benefit from it financially. So I'm blessed. I did so many raps for free trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm blessed now that I can actually, get paid to talk that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like out my mouth or perform it, you know what I'm saying? And say it in front of crowds in big cities and states that I've never even stepped foot in my life and they know my stuff word for word, Like it's a blessing. I appreciate all my fans, I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna give it to you how these other people ain't giving it to you, It's gonna keep coming, It's a new drug.
It's called FGE shit.
Nobody can save it fully, but we do think about it and we talk about it. That's why we incorporate certain lines and stuff like that in raps, with positive messages, you know what I'm saying, and give people something to repeat that's positive, or that'll make them think, you know what I'm saying, because really that's how the world works today. Like, don't nobody want to hear shit you saying unless you are somebody, and don't nobody want to hear nobody saying stop the violence or put the guns down unless they know you done dealt with and fuck with these guns, you know what I'm saying? Or they know about this type of lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So I think it really take a person like that to really be saying that type of shit for somebody to even consider doing it or to even tone it down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically all we can do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't control you, nobody can control me, so at the end of the day, as far as persuasion and, trying to convince people to slow down or stop or cut back on certain things, it start with the mind, you know what I'm saying, and basically getting their mind right you know, emptying it and freeing it from this programmed as way of life, thinking that, you know, somebody disrespect you, that means shoot 'em, you know what I'm saying, or you should kill them, you know, or not fighting anymore. It's just, you know, I gotta, you know, I'm a shoot, you know what I'm saying, or just knowing how to even pick and choose your fights and pick and choose your battles. It's not about if you think you'll lose that battle or if you can win it or not. You know, it's about is it wasting my fucking time, or will I even benefit from picking this battle? You know what I'm saying? Or do I need to risk my life to kill this person when I don't even feel like my life is at risk? This person is just talking, you know, and like I don't even believe this person that's talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's about really picking and choosing your battles. You know what I'm saying? You know, your awareness and shit like that. And I think that's just what it boils down to. That's all we can really do is keep incorporating it in our music. You know, here and there. Like we don't make clean music. You know, people can say, "Oh, we promote violence and all this type of shit." But at the end of the day, somebody can say he's talking about this, promote violence, but you're so simple-minded and stuck on this and programmed that you're not even listening to when the message comes. You know what I'm saying? Or the part I said about being a father, or the part I said about let them live and kill them with your success. You know what I'm saying? And just things like that. You know what I'm saying? And so basically that's really all we can do. Why we got this voice and why we got this following, we gotta that means we got some type of power. We have some type of effect on you know, the youth, or just anybody that's really listening, you know, to what we really persuade them, you know. So you just got to be mindful that everybody is hearing you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give them something a little positive. Be like, man, who said this? So that's why I did that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be on that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That's really all we can do. Like it's sad that the violence is getting out of hand and everything like that. But you know, even like the Bible said, like this shit is supposed to get way worse. You know what I'm saying? Like so, the only thing we can try to do is slow it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it do keep getting out of hand, you can be like, shit, I tried, I did my part. You know, I spoke good words. You know what I'm saying? And they set in stone now because you know it's on the CD. It's forever on the internet. It's forever on you know this project. You know what I'm saying? People was buying, people was hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, y'all listen to the real shit. Shit, y'all hear, bro? It's damn near the same story. You know what I mean? Been my man since day one. He talking that real shit. You know what I mean? I'm only gonna do the same. You know, we still got different views, but you know, all in all, it's some of the same story. You know, I'm just gonna give you some real shit. I love this music shit. I love the fact that I got a voice that anybody would care to listen to me. You know. And I really care because, I got a relationship with God, that's really my everything. So when I come up with my music, or I'm not finna put no facade in it, regardless of how somebody take it, if you listen hard enough, you'll get the picture, And I'm coming to paint a picture different when, people get my story when they listen to me,
I don't really learned too much, like as far as just like really chopping it up. I kind of spent the time, playing my music and listening to some of their shit and hearing them talk amongst themselves. And as far as things that they got going on, they real cool. They were down to earth and stuff like that. I felt like shit. I'm in the house right now with some millionaires. Like shit. It's easily $1 billion in this motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? And like, even though like I haven't signed anything, it's like I felt like just the fact that I'm sitting there right now is just like just that easily, I could pick up the phone and I could be a millionaire too. But it's like, I'm already, in my head, it's like I'm already rich. You know what I'm saying? To me, like that's the only thing that makes it a difference between is what's in our bank account, which we can't see right now. They can't see their bank account, I can't see my bank account. But that's like the only thing that sets us apart. But as far as my talent and my effectiveness and the reason that I'm there, it lets me know, you know what I'm saying, that I'm just, you know, I could easily be on that same pedestal to the minds of everybody, you know. If I came out and said, yeah, I signed a deal with Kanye West, or I signed a deal with Rick Rubin, or if I signed a deal with Universal Records, then the world and the media gonna be like, oh, he signed a deal with them, you're a millionaire now. Or if I just shut my mouth and don't tell nobody that, that's the only difference is how the media looks at you. You know what I'm saying? And what they, you know, they check into your pockets trying to be like, oh, he got this, you know, he got this, he got that, he don't got that yet. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, other doors are just opening without me even signing no deal, just doing what I got to do and executing and being effective, you know. And but you know, it was a cool experience. They all good people, you know. Showed me lots of love, you know what I'm saying. It was all good though. I don't really want to talk about any of that really right now, but it's definitely I could definitely got options, hella options, like hella good options and shit like that too. If I get signed to a major label, that means I dictated the fuck out of my contract. That means I can still drop whenever the fuck I want to drop. That means I give myself the green light. That means can't nobody tell me I can't drop this. That means I got my eyes on the money that's being made, so I know ain't nobody shorting me. That means real good news for my team. That means my team is in greater hands than what they ever been before in their life. That means my team has the biggest platform that we ever had before in the past. That means I can't look in your eyes and tell you that I'm good and my life is going great and my team is not doing good. But my team is failing. I can never say that. I can never feel like I'm doing great when my team is failing. So if Montana ever signed a deal, just know FG is doing great. The original was my beat. Yeah, and I actually I sent it to him, told him he could have it, you know, and he came up. I had a different hook to it when I was going to do it, and I ended up never doing it, and so I ended up sending it to him, told him he could have it, and
I don't know, it was probably like almost a year ago. I came up with this. I came up with
this.
Yeah, I was actually working about to work on the album for myself, you know, and so I was going to put that on it, you know, but I was originally going to have him feature on the track anyway. So once we came with the, you know, he introduced the Gunz N Roses, and I did, you know, I figured, you know, it'd be a good look, you know, it really matched, you know, with showing motherfuckers, you know, like we had Gunz N Roses projects in the past, so to do an album, you know, it just fit the whole, you know, really everything that we do, none of this shit's new to us, you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, people don't know, this shit ain't nothing new, you know? I would say bro actually like hook master, to be honest, you know what I mean? I enjoy making music, period. So whether it's a hook, verse, you know, or whatever it is, you know, I'm with it, you know, I love the music, so, you know, I do it all around. But when it comes to just really, you know, specialty with hooks, I say, bro got that shit. He got that shit.
Each track definitely different. You'll see like just different vibes, different feels. It's like That's really how we try to make our projects anyway, though. Like we don't want to be like, oh, this sounds like a Lil Jon beat, or this sounds like a big chop beat. Like you see people that say certain things like that. Like we deal with multiple producers, so we got different people's feelings and vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like even when I rap, I say like to be effective, like effective as I am, you need to try to know a lot about a lot. So when you know a lot about a lot, it's not really a topic you can't get on, talk about. I have no ammunition about any topic. You know what I'm saying? Simple-minded motherfuckers, it's like, for somebody like, all I know is the street shit. Like, you're not gonna get far in life if all you know is street shit, and you make it out the streets, and now you don't know about this other world. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about the snakes that's wearing suits. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about this type of shit. You don't know about, you know, the lawyers and the police and, you know what I'm saying, the backstabbing motherfuckers that have signed you to the deals and all that type of shit that's smiling in your face because, you know what I'm saying, you didn't ever pick up a book or you didn't ever go pay attention to the hardships of successful people that came before you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you get these different vibes and these different feels from different producers in different states, a lot of the things that they create is stuff that they done been through, sounds and shit and feels and vibes and shit that they going through. So it's kind of like we still relating by I'm feeling this beat more than any of these other beats I'm listening to, you know? Like, so we got something in common now. We just made a connection, and this producer was from goddamn Austin, Texas. Well, this producer was from Virginia, and he was feeling this when he made it, and I'm listening to it, and I'm super feeling it, and I don't got no words to it yet. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, when you clashing like that and you making that type of magic and shit like that, it's like, that's what stood out about that. I don't need another song that sounds like that, because let that be great in its own way. You know what I'm saying? I need something that gives me a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you're doing them type of splashes, a splash here, splash this, splash that, splash that, splash that, this is gonna be somebody's favorite. This is gonna be somebody's favorite. This is gonna be somebody's favorite. Like even when I did Curse of the Blessing, I don't feel like one song like Air Jordan didn't sound like Game of Pain. Game of Pain didn't sound like On Me. On Me didn't sound like Ice Cream Truck. Ice Cream Truck didn't sound like All I Ever Wanted. All I Ever Wanted didn't sound like Slaughterhouse. You know what I'm saying? So once you could do those type of things, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's how I like to move. You know, that's that unpredictable shit, unpredictable and effective. You know what I'm saying? Like don't nobody know how to read you. They don't know how they gonna get it, but they know they gonna get it some way somehow.
Too much shit. Too much. December 2nd, 2015 for the drop. Couple months they got to wait. They ready for it right now. We got a lot of, you know, tweets and, you know, a lot of IG fans and shit that's, you know, they ready for this Gunz N Roses shit. But yeah, December 2nd, man, it's coming.
Yeah, mark that shit on your calendar. Probably drop that shit. I don't like everybody dropping that shit at midnight. I drop my shit at noon. So it's gonna come out at noon. 12 o'clock noon, Chicago time. We're gonna have at least 15. At least 15, I promise. I promise you. I promise y'all that.
We got one called Motherfuckers Mad. Of course, the Nothing New.
We got something called Never Gave Up. That's one of my favorite as far as the substance that it got in it. Gas Mask. What else? We got a joint on there called Rock and Rolls. That shit cold as hell.
We got a joint on there for the females called Sprung too and shit. That shit going pretty hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, man. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, we can drop a video to the song Motherfuckers Mad. It's gonna be shot by Azae. And we probably got like probably decide after that I might drop like 2 more like right before it drop in December, so maybe like right at the end of November. Probably drop two videos. It's gonna be crazy though.
Yeah, we got, of course, FGE, Jalen, J Real Savage. We got one of my homies, Don D on there and shit. I'm looking out for him. Another one, our little guys and shit, Fatigue. Everybody coming with that shit, you know. We introducing a few new people and shit that we fuck with and shit. It's gonna be like that. They can carry themselves.
Yeah, everybody got homies and stuff like that, and family that rap, you know. Everybody not good or great, you know, but it's like when you see certain people that do got that talent, you know, like it's sometimes good to, you know, be a blessing and give them that type of outlet when you get it, you know what I'm saying, let them shine some of their light, you know what I'm saying, and you know, just, and all it take is just, you know, you good and you just be 100 every time motherfuckers see you and, you know, come around you and shit like that. That's the type of person I am, shit like I'm gonna look out, show love, especially if I feel like I see somebody grinding, you know what I'm saying, and they deserve it, you know what I'm saying, it's like, that's how I am, so I really don't care about big name people or people that's already established, you know what I'm saying, they already kind of got it made, got that platform. I kind of like assisting or bringing in somebody that never had a chance, you know what I'm saying, or that deserve a shot, you know what I'm saying. That's really how I linked up with Savage in the first place, but yeah, man, we coming, man. It's FG, all FG, man. We're Gunz N Roses shit, we executing.
Yeah, I want to let everybody to this Gunz N Roses. You know, of course, we got fire in the church, and I'm coming working on some shit called Glorious Bastard. I'll be coming soon with y'all too. It's all projects. We looking for that FGE moving though. We got the team coming too, so you know, we everywhere right now.
Real, man, come up, man. Ain't stopping y'all. Remember this shit. Told y'all. That's what it is. Ain't none of that fuck shit, none of that sucker shit, none of that fake shit. Everything organic, man. We building up and ground up, man. Blessing God, man.
Love, man.
Crew, this ain't nothing new. Run up on the shoe, this ain't nothing new. I get my emphasis on riding low key. In case I get in the jam, I'm never riding lonely. Keep that fire on me. Now right now you can, bitches won't know the squad. We going hard.